When Carlos Magoya came to the Jackson Health System, he faced bankruptcy, basically. But more importantly, I think a morale issue. Carlos was able to focus people on the larger mission, and that is to serve the people in our community, particularly the most vulnerable. And he had to pull together a lot of elements, a lot of stakeholders, a lot of people. He brought morale back to the Jackson healthcare system. He made sure he focused on excellence. He rebuilt the relationship with the University of Miami. Carlos's background was in banking, so he had to adjust to a different culture, totally different environment. He was the guy that came from the private sector and didn't know the language of either the public sector or of healthcare, but he's the quickest study that I've worked with in this community. Carlos stepped up when no one really wanted the job, and when the community was very wary about bringing another outsider in to lead the Jackson healthcare system. And here was a civic leader, a business person who stepped up to do the messiest job in our community. That's what makes Carlos Magoya a hero.
Benjamin Leon has been a pioneer of the healthcare industry from the moment he stepped foot in this country over 50 years ago. The values that he instills in his organization, his management team, and his 2,300 employees is all about providing the highest level of quality healthcare, but it's also about providing access to healthcare. His commitment to the citizens and the elderly of South Florida have really revolutionized the healthcare industry in this community. You know, Leon Medical Centers has been awarded the highest possible rating relative to service in South Florida, really in the state of Florida. A 5-star rating is extremely difficult to obtain in this industry. It's about their commitment to taking care of their patients and of their member base. Of over 40,000 Medicare recipients. One of the things that's most impressive about Ben is his ability to anticipate changes in an industry that's very fast-paced. You know, Benjamin Leon is heroic to healthcare because he continues to pave the way, set the bar high for everybody in this industry.
What makes Jeff Schaffner a healthcare hero for me is that this man has overcome difficulties and challenges that most people would never want to encounter. He was a pilot for Southwest Airlines, and one day when he was out recreationally water sports, he was injured, and after the injury he was a paraplegic. He tried various things like becoming an attorney, and none of those things really sank to his heart. Along the way he encountered a gentleman, Jack Amber, who was also a paraplegic pilot. Challenge Air was formed. Well, Challenge Air is an organization that puts on events around the United States to fly children with special needs, to give them a chance to get in an airplane with a member of their family, just to experience something besides being resigned to just being in a wheelchair or whatever, their incapacitation. A Challenge Air day, there's anywhere from 20 to 30 pilots that donate their airplane and their time. They run out a red carpet for the people to go down, and there's greeters and volunteers at the red carpet that cheer them on, and you can see them smiling and waving, and it's a very, very good feeling. In the 21 years since Challenge Air has been started, there's been 30,000 flights. For me, Jeff Schaffner is a healthcare hero because it's not about him. It's about the kids.